Have you ever heard of an object that dreams? Something that remembers, even when no one else does? In 1923, in a quiet coastal town in northern Japan, a young girl named Emiko received a handmade porcelain doll for her 7th birthday. Her father, a traveling craftsman, bought it from a wandering merchant who said only one thing before selling it: never let her sleep alone. The doll was exquisite: porcelain face, dark glass eyes, and a red silk kimono that shimmered under candlelight. Emiko named her Saya, and from that night on, she wouldn't go anywhere without it. She brushed Saya's hair every morning, talked to her at night, and even tucked her under the blanket beside her when she slept. The family thought it was adorable, until Emiko began whispering things that no one had ever told her. She started saying Saya dreams of me, and that in her dreams, Saya wasn't a doll at all. Chapter 1. The First Dream. It started one stormy night. Emiko's mother awoke to the sound of someone humming in the next room. It was her daughter's voice, but layered, almost doubled, like two people humming in perfect sync. When she opened the door, Emiko was sitting upright in bed. Her eyes were open, but she wasn't awake. In her lap sat the doll, facing her. The next morning, Emiko didn't remember any of it, but she said something that froze her mother's blood. Saya said, "It's warm inside your head." The family tried to laugh it off as a child's imagination, but soon everyone began to notice. The doll's expression was changing, subtly. The corners of her lips seemed softer, more human. Her eyes seemed to follow whoever entered the room. And every few weeks, her hair grew longer. Chapter 2. The Uninvited Guest. Over time, strange things began happening around the house. Footsteps in empty hallways, the faint smell of burning incense when no candles were lit. Emiko's father once woke up in the middle of the night to find the doll sitting on the kitchen table, its kimono damp with seawater. He tried to throw it away once, took it far from the village and buried it under an old oak tree. But by morning, it was back on the shelf beside Emiko's bed, a bit of soil clinging to the hem of its robe. That's when Emiko began to change. She became quieter, pale. She said she didn't need to dream anymore because Saya was doing it for her. Her parents grew desperate. They called a local monk who came to bless the house. But when he began chanting, Emiko screamed in a voice that wasn't hers, low, echoing, like something vibrating inside her skull. When it was over, the monk refused to return. He only said one thing before leaving: "Whatever that doll is, it doesn't belong in this world." Chapter 3. The Forgotten Film. Decades later, in 1978, a college student named Takeshi rented the abandoned house where the family once lived. He was filming a documentary on urban legends. Locals told him about the dream doll, and he wanted proof. Inside, everything was covered in dust. But on a high shelf in the corner, he found her, Saya. Her kimono was faded, her porcelain face cracked, yet her hair was long, black, and soft, like it had just been washed. Takeshi began filming, documenting every detail. But as the camera rolled, the audio picked up something strange: faint whispering, overlapping voices murmuring behind his own narration. When he played the footage back, the whispers became words. "Don't! Wake! Her!" He stopped the recording immediately, heart pounding. But before he could pack his things, he noticed something through the camera lens. The doll's mouth was slightly open, just enough to see something dark behind the teeth. The tape was never released. Takeshi disappeared 3 weeks later. His camera was found washed up on the shore near the village. Still recording. Chapter 4. The Temple That Watches Today. The doll, if you believe the stories, rests in a remote temple in Hokkaido. The monks who guard it say her hair continues to grow. They trim it monthly, but by morning it's always longer. Visitors who come to see it report feeling a pulse in the air, like a heartbeat. Some say they've heard faint breathing when they get too close. And once, during a power outage, a monk claimed he saw the doll's head slowly tilt toward him, even though it was sealed behind glass. They say Saya still dreams, and that every time someone dreams of her, she dreams back. Chapter 5. The Modern Haunting. A few years ago, a viral video began circulating online. A Japanese collector live-streamed what he claimed was the cursed doll from the old story. He laughed, said it was just folklore, and kept the stream running overnight. But at 3:12 a.m., viewers began flooding the comments. "Did you see that?" Her eyes moved. "She's smiling." The camera suddenly cut out. When the stream came back, the man was gone. Only the doll remained, facing the lens, her mouth slightly open. Police found the man 2 days later, unconscious in his apartment, muttering one word over and over: dreaming. Final chapter. The dream that watches back. No one knows what Saya truly is, a cursed object, a vessel, or something else entirely. But there's one detail that connects every account. Those who dream of her claim they never see her face clearly. Only the outline, the reflection of glass eyes in the dark. And when they wake up, their pillow smells faintly of seawater. They say if you hear a soft hum in your room at night, don't open your eyes, because once she knows you're awake, she'll start to dream of you too. So tell me, do you believe dreams can attach themselves to objects? Or is something far older using our dreams to remember itself? Share your thoughts below. I'll be reading every comment tonight if I'm still awake.